Hi friends and yogis, welcome back to my channel. This is Tanya. Hope all are doing good. So today I will show you a sequence, full sequence, which is beneficial for them who having like hypothyroidism problem. These lot of side effects you can face like fatigue problem and hair fall and also hormonal disbalance. So lot of changes in your body you can face. So for this you can practice this kind of yoga sequence or yogasana with pranayama. So it will be very beneficial for you who having thyroidism problem. So yeah, before practicing you have to consult with your doctor that you have, if you have any other issue, so you can't practice some kind of yogasana. So before practice you just consult with your doctor, so it will be very good for your health. So yeah, without wasting time, let's get started. And before starting the video, if you are new in my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you find helpful this video, then give thumbs up and share with your family and friends. And also if you want to more details, you can check in my description box. I will mention everything. You can hold your hip area and just raise your both leg. So in this pose basically your full body pressure will come on your throat or shoulder. So for this is called shoulder stand pose. And if you can't raise your hip area also straight, then you can just raise your leg, like leg up the wall pose. You just raise your leg upward, that's it. And this is called plow pose. So plow pose or shoulder stand pose you can do together. First you can do shoulder stand pose, then you just bend your leg over your head like this and touch your mat or floor with your feet. So this is called plow pose. Then again you can come shoulder stand pose for 1 minute, then you just lie down on your mat like crops pose. So going to the next pose, so for that you have to bend your both leg like this, and your both hand should be straight parallel to your body. And when you are lifting your body you have to take deep inhale, then exhale your breath and hold this pose as much as you can and take normal breath. Then come to the mat again and lie down on crops pose. So coming to the next pose, leg up the wall. For that you have to come very close to your wall, any kind of support like wall or sofa or chair, anything. So now take a deep inhale and raise your both leg and touch your wall like this, and your both hand should be parallel to your shoulder like this. So you can hold this pose for 5 to 10 seconds as much as you can. Then take normal breath. Now again you can come to your mat and lie down in crops pose for 2 or 3 seconds. Then going to the next pose. So for that you have to bend your both leg like this, and your both hand should touch your mat beside your head, both side, and your hand position will be like this, means your finger will be towards your feet, and lift your body and head very slowly and take a deep inhale. Then exhale the breath and hold for this pose for 5 to 10 seconds or longer if you can. Then come to the mat again and lie down for 2 to 3 seconds. Then again come to the next pose. This is fish pose. So first I am showing it with block. After that I will show you without block. So if you know how to use block, so you can see one block, it's a T shape. First one block which will support your neck area, and another one will support your upper back area. So like this, and your both hand should be straight parallel to your body, beside your body like this, and take a inhale. Then just lie down like this. Your head should touch your mat like this. You can hold this pose for 5 to 10 seconds. And now I am showing it without block. So like this, you just put little pressure on your elbow and touch your middle of the head like this. If you can't able to do this, then you can use blocks. With the support of block you can do this. Don't force your body to make it perfect. If you can't, you can leave it. So again I will come in crops pose. Then for next pose, lie down on your mat with your tummy side, and this is cobra pose or sphinx pose, you can say. So for this pose you can lift your upper body like this, and your head should be backside little bit, and with the support of your both hands you have to lift your body. When you are lifting your body, you have to take inhale then exhale. Same. So for next pose you have to sit in Vajrasana. Then slowly with your support of elbow you can lie down backside, but your back should not be touch your mat like this. Make a gap between your mat and back, and your both hands should be parallel to your body like this. So like this you can hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Then again you can release your pose and come to the pose crops pose. Next I will show you Ujjayi Pranayama. This pranayama is very beneficial for any kind of thyroid problem or throat problem. So but you can't practice it when you have cold or cough. I will share all the details about this pranayama in another video, which is a pranayama series video I started. So now I will just showing you how to do it. So let's continue. So you have to sit in Sukhasana or Vajrasana, and your left hand should be in Chin Mudra on your knee, and your right hand, if you are a beginner, so you can touch your throat, lower neck portion, where you can make a little hole, and you can feel that hole will be good or not. So, and you just take a deep inhale. When you are inhaling, your that lower neck side, you should make a hole so you can feel it. Then you just hold that breath for 3 to 4 seconds, then again exhale the breath. Like this you can do again and again. So like this you can continue with Ujjayi Pranayama, and all the details about this pranayama very easily I will share in another video. So this is basically full sequence of thyroid problem, who having thyroidism problem, so they can practice this. So you just practice the sequence step by step, and I added a pranayama which is called Ujjayi Pranayama, means ocean breath. So this is for them. So I didn't mention properly full details like what is benefit, what is the procedure. I just show you how to do. So if you want, actually I will share in another video like pranayama series. Next on that series I will show you how to do Ujjayi pranayama, and how to do Ujjayi pranayama and what is the benefit, all the details on this video. But now I just, with this sequence I added that pranayama, and I just show you how to do. Okay, so basically this step by step you can follow this, and this is a full sequence for this treatment or this kind of problem. So just practice this, and if you can't practice without support or without anyone help, so just do practice this under a certified instructor. That will be very beneficial and comfortable, I think, for you, because a lot of posture you can't do if you are a beginner, like plow pose, bow pose, or fish pose. Fish pose you can do with this block. I show you. I have showed you like how to do with block and how to do without block. So these two blocks you can purchase, or if you have, you can use like this. You found helpful. So yeah, keep watching and keep practicing. So don't forget to subscribe my channel. So if you want to check more details, you can find in my description box. You just click my description box, I will mention all the details, and you can find other pranayama or yoga sequence video also. I will share you the link. So for today